is the #1 reason the Montreal Expos are #1 in the National League East. With a great year from Dennis Martinez, Tim Burke out of the bullpen, the acquisition of Mark Langston, and a fine season by tonight's starters Bryn Smith, the Montreal Expos lead Chicago by 2, and they are 7 games ahead of the New York Mets, with Game 1 of a big 3-game series coming up next right here on Channel 9.
1-1 the count, and a pitch out. The ball hit right to right field behind Galarraga, who had moved over to his first base bag for the throw from the catcher, and he was out of position, and the ball hit right to the vacated position, and the Mets have runners at first and third.
Now, Galarraga, of course, was holding Miller on. Watch Fitzgerald. This ball just on the outside corner, and Miller wasn't running. So maybe Samuel got the sign, but Miller wasn't running, and he gets to third base anyway. Miller's breaking back to first base, but he still made it to third on a half-a-hit and run sign. That's one of those half-hit runs where one guy gets.
He's not available for regular duty. He is available for pinch hit duty. And the 2-1 delivery hit deep to right field. It's way back. Going. It is gone. Goodbye. And the Mets lead it 3-0 here in the first. Johnson with his 27th home run. The Mets leading 3-0. Bryn Smith now pitching to his 4th batter. No pitch.
Home run number 27, the 10th yielded by Smith, and another changeup. Johnson, after that check swing, looked like he was looking for that. RBIs number 68, 9, and 70.
And Darryl Strawberry grounds it through the middle of the right side of the infield, and the Mets have their 4th consecutive hit here as Strawberry Smith has pitched. They are Bryn, Mike, Zane, and Bryn. And a drive to deep right field. It'll be extra bases. Strawberry holds, now goes to third and on home. Going to second base is Magadan, and the Mets lead it by a score of 4-0.
Bernard, the pitching, trying to extend their lead. They lead 4-3. Curve lifted down the left field line and might drop, and does. 2-run score. Lyons may be thrown out at second, and is. But it's a 6-3 Mets lead after 3 innings. Steve Zabriskie in shortly. We're back after this from Manufacturers Hanover.
Struggles of Greg Jeffries have opened the door for Miller to get a chance.
This is hit deep to left field, way back, out of here. Juan Samuel. 11-3 New York on top, and did Samuel know it? Brother, did he hit that one?
Come out and take a curtain call. Only his 2nd home run as a New York Met.
Sammy's not used to that. He hit him in Philadelphia.
And here it is. does. I mean, watch Samuel. He says this one's gone. Is it fair or foul? That is the only question. And it's about 10 feet fair. A count of 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wallace Johnson. Strike 3 on the fastball. Wally Whitehurst with the last inning in the 3rd in relief of Bob Ojeda, as the Mets had to win game 1 of this 3-game series, and they did it in rather large fashion. 11-5 with a 15-hit attack, and in spite 3 errors, they have taken the perhaps most important game of the series, and it's certainly, you have to win the first one if you're going to sweep, and the Mets at the very least need 2 of these 3 games to try to pick up some ground on the Expos, who have just played outstanding baseball. Bob Ojeda, the winner, now 7-9 on the year, and Bryn Smith, in a very unusual outing, goes only 3